Hello, hello? Can y'all hear me? Oh no, now there's an ad. I'm having audio problems. So if there wasn't music and then all of a sudden there was and it's really loud, or if y'all can't hear me, which if y'all can't hear me, that's a problem because I don't. It looks like y'all can hear me, but I don't know if you can hear me. I'm just the audio issues are all over the place. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this audio splitting stuff for streams. Hello, hi, I'm here. How are y'all? Um, yeah, can y'all hear me? Sorry, this is a very flustered start to stream. It's been a couple weeks since my last one, so I'm trying to get everything back to normal. Hello, hello, Prince. Welcome in, and welcome anybody else in the chat. Yeah, is everything good? I'm nervous. I hope so. I found out that the last stream I did, or at least I think it was the last one I did, the one with Elise when she was on call with me, and you too, Prince. My audio was messed up a little bit, so people could hear y'all on stream, but y'all got muted on the VOD. So when you look back at the VOD of that last stream, it just looks like I'm talking to nobody. Also, why isn't my guy talking? My dude. Why isn't my dude chatting? Hello, dude? Can I... Microphone device? Where's the settings on this thing? Oh gosh, this is such a terrible start to stream. Everything's broken. It's just what's this? Is this a menu? Hello? Let me exit out of that and go back in. Oh gosh. Anyway, while I try to figure out all this stuff, how are we doing today, everybody? Happy Friday. Y'all made it through the week. I'm so proud of y'all. Hi, Elise. Welcome in. I was just talking about you. I was saying how right now I'm having a lot of just technical difficulties with sounds and whatnot. Okay, now my dude's talking. Okay, let's put him back on screen. Boop. Is he... Wait, is he back? There he is. Okay. Yeah, I'm having a lot of technical difficulties, and I was talking about how last stream when I was on call with you and Prince, how y'all were able to be heard on the VOD, but not on... Or no, you were able to be heard on the stream, but not the VOD. It's a mess. Okay. Can y'all hear Spotify music? Is it too loud? Is it too quiet? I can't tell. Oh gosh, this is such a scuffed start to stream. This is not good. I'm looking for easy introvert jobs I can do from home. So far, I'm not finding much luck. Yeah. Everything has kind of gone back to normal with the in-person jobs. Not the pandemic's kind of wrapped up. Is the music volume good? Could y'all let me know, please? Because y'all know how I am. I'm so self-conscious about volume and stuff. Seems good? Okay. I'm just worried. If it's too loud or too quiet or distracting or... I don't know. But also your ears messed up because you're sick. What is it that you have? That's no fun. Get to college and then bam. Sickness. It hits. No bueno. Oh gosh, I thought that was a person walking up behind me. I'm like, I thought I was the only one on the server. Has anyone joined since? Yeah, no. But yeah, today you guys, we are on the Hydra SMP. Gonna do some fun stuff, hopefully. I want to go check out Spawn because Alex and Angel have been doing a lot of stuff at Spawn, and I wanted to go check it out and show it off. And then most of the stream will probably be in the Nether, working on some terraining and or building. So yeah, it's terrible. Maybe maybe cold, maybe flu. Hopefully not COVID. Yeah. Well, hopefully, the stream can be a nice chill spot for you just to hang while you're sick, since you can't go out and hang out with your new friends. So yeah, I've been over here recently, doing some terraforming. I'm over by the cat statue. Like I'm on this side of it. I'm trying to make it look all nice and neat, so that way we can come in here later and build some buildings. Because I want, with how I'm planning out this whole area. Oh, it's not loading in. Here, I'll go this way so everything's loaded in. How I'm wanting to lay out this area. I know we had a stream like a few months back where I was planning out where all future buildings were going to go, but I pretty much scrapped all those ideas. I changed my mind on a lot of it. But yeah, so we've got like the main area. This is going to be kind of like the shopping area, or main residential. Well, I guess shops are going to be spread out throughout the area, but residential area and a couple of shops like the bank and the food area and stuff like that. Might put a clothes shop in right here. Over here is going to be the entrance to the mine. Maybe some more buildings here and through here. Up here, I'm planning on just doing like residential buildings, and then over here probably more residential stuff, and then this spot that's not loading in is going to be where our big stronghold base is going to be, but that's going to be for later on. Hey Jackie, welcome in. Did you get a new account? You're on vacation, but you can't miss the Night Shard stream? Well, no worries if you need to go. Feel free to hang with your family or friends or whoever you're with. Don't worry about us. The VOD will always be here. Oh, alt account. Gotcha. But yeah, I want to go show y'all before I get working in here. What some of the others are doing at spawn, because there's some cool builds popping up, and I'm trying to get the others to do some lore. No one seems either available or interested in doing lore right now. It is kind of a busy time for all of us at the moment, but I want to do some lore soon, in a video or on one of their streams perhaps. So yeah, I've been preparing for that in case anybody's interested, but yeah, it's gonna be exciting. I think Angel and Alex are setting some stuff up too. I'll do lore, don't worry. Yeah. Yeah, I was supposed to, or I should probably get some homework done tonight, because it's like parents' weekend at college this weekend, and my parents are coming tomorrow, and my siblings. But I haven't streamed in like a couple weeks, and I really want to stream. And my roommate's not here right now because he's got work. And I was just like, it feels like a perfect time to stream. So I'm neglecting my responsibilities. I'll do homework later. Hopefully. I got a bunch of essays and tests coming up though, so I'm a little nervous. Wee bit. It'll be fine though, right? Alright. So this popped up. Do something good, share your diamonds. And that's over by Ray's base. I think Ray put it up. It might have been Alex. I don't remember exactly who. It's over here. It feels like a scam. I'm gonna say skip the homework. Yeah, so this popped up. I think Ray did it. Place diamonds here. Only diamonds and diamond player. Anything else will be destroyed. And it's like, want to do something good. Welcome to share. Wait, welcome to share your diamond. That might be a typo. Share your diamonds. Here you can donate some of your diamonds by doing that you will. Oh, by doing that you'll be helping the community. Your diamonds will be collected and will now be community diamonds. Where will they go? Community diamonds are kept in a safe spot. What will happen to them? We will use community diamonds to give back to the community. For example, if someone is in desperate need for diamonds, we will give them diamonds, blah, blah, blah. This sounds like taxes. We don't have a government on the server, but it feels like somebody is trying to start some kind of government here. And lore-wise, I don't know how I feel about that, because, you know, not exact, like, there aren't very many trustworthy people on this server. With how they treat our kitty friends, I don't know. So I'm a little sus about that. Minecraft moment, yeah. Feels like we got a King Rin situation going on. Yeah, I'll be interested to see where that goes. Maybe we'll contribute later on. Is that something new in there? Oh no, thought I saw something new, and I'm like, I haven't seen anything new inside the ranch forever. And then the shopping district has gotten little upgrades, not a whole lot, but you got this new sign out front. Let me get this guy. And we've got a new truck over here. Some kind of RV. Seems very not sus. Ray gave me advice on how to get into Hydra. Oh, what advice? Nothing wrong in here, right? I don't know if anybody recognizes what this van is from or this RV, but I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm sure that this, you know, exhaust coming out the top is totally environmentally friendly. I'm sure it's just a little, like, chemistry experiment or something. I don't know. Anyways, moving on. Yeah, that's new. I don't think it's a shop. I think it's just for funsies. I've upgraded my shop. I did this in a video that I'm still working on. I haven't had the opportunity to finish it. But I've had this one shop, or not shop, this one episode that I've been working on for the longest time. I'm trying to get the music back on. But like, school just keeps getting in the way, and I have so much recorded for it. It's just not very much of it's edited, and it's a very... There's a lot of replay mod footage for this episode. There's some lore bits in it. So it's taking a lot longer than I had anticipated. I started this like 4 weeks ago, this one episode. So... or maybe 5, honestly. I've lost track at this point. But hopefully it comes out soon. But yeah, in that episode I upgraded the shops. Now we've got obsidian, crying obsidian, and quartz, which is nice. And I think that's everything out here. In the shopping district, that is. If you want to join or be in Hydra, you need to make your own Hydra. Wise words from Ray. Breaking Bad moment. No, I'm sure it's just... it's probably fine. Some new like foliage just spread up over here. I think... did Alex do anything new in his base over here? I thought I saw a new building pop up. I feel like that building's changed. Like, I remember something being here, but I don't remember it being this color. Maybe I'm crazy, but I think this is different. Maybe not, but... yeah, nothing else super new right here. Most of the new stuff's over by 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦's base. A lot of the really, really cool new stuff. Oh yeah, and somebody put some goat horns, like free goat horns over here. I assume it's Alex, but it could have been anyone really. But I did pick up one. I picked up the one that sounds like the THX sound. I don't remember, was it Dream? Nope, it wasn't Dream. Was it Admire? It wasn't Admire. Which was the one that I got? I don't have it on me now. Oh wait, I think I put it in my inventory, or not my inventory, my ender chest. Yeah, this is the one I got. Which one is it? Call. It's beautiful. I love how just how loud and annoying it is. It's great. It's terrifying. It's the THX sound. I believe that the share of your diamonds thing was Ray, but take that with a grain of salt. I'm not 100%. Yeah, I think Ray said he did it in Discord, but I don't remember. If you ever want to, I think it would be cool if you did a behind the scenes video. Oh yeah, that could be fun. Maybe in an upcoming one I could do it like on stream, because I have been thinking before, like, what if I just streamed me editing a video? But that could actually be kind of fun, because then I could go through the process of how I made it on stream, and then maybe just condense it down into like a video or VOD. Hi, Hawk. Hello. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, and then the next thing, the snails have retaliated. They've come back. I don't know who did this, but it's so cute that I'm just gonna let it happen. The snails have come back to my area and they said, "We are stealing the items on the server, hee hee." And they've turned my house into a snail base, and it's so cute. Like, they've stolen the tire swing. This one has stolen, like, has a beehive strapped to it. I don't know where it's being taken. We got one that stole some diamonds. This guy's not really doing anything. He's just chilling. This one stole armor. I don't know who did it, but it's so cute. I think there's some inside as well. Yeah, this guy's stealing my books. It's so cute. And then I go downstairs, and there's more. They've changed all my wheat into beetroot. Maybe it was Elise that did this. Elise somehow got into the server and started her beetroot business here. She's growing the beetroot business. One's on the ceiling. Its eyes are floating. It's so funny. But yeah, I thought this was so funny when I got logged on and just there were snails stealing stuff everywhere. While I'm down here, I should probably grab some food because I'm down to 1 chicken. Yep, more chicken. I don't. I'll switch out for pumpkin pie. My soul floated in there, yes. You're controlling all of the snails. You are Haiku, that is. And then over here, we've got a new house popping up by... Oh, it's a member of the server that I, like, legit have not interacted with at all. What's their name? Capo. I don't know Capo. I saw them join the Discord server, but I really haven't talked to them or interacted with them in game. I don't think I've even seen them in game. But they've got this really cute cottagecore moss watermill house over here, which is cool. Angel has been decorating her lawn, adding these angel statues, which I think you actually have to look at from this direction. Yeah, I thought these were really creative. I don't know if she came up with these designs or if she got them off of Pinterest or something, but it like looks like they're wearing little dresses and they got the wings and everything. I thought that was pretty cool. And then obviously there's this thing, which I have a feeling this thing is going to be pretty important in lore later on. The Skulk Bank. It was built by Angel, but obviously it's owned by Alex with those goat banners and the goat statues. I gotta say, it's an amazing looking build. But Skulk, what? We can't be having Skulk. This much Skulk on spawn. What if the 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓𝗦 monsters get to it? So yeah, if you come in, it's got this really pretty interior. Giant diamond chandelier, big diamond. Got Alex at the what would you call these things? Just at the desk. Jackie Themes Bank, yep. A little late because I was busy playing Sims 4 to get my Sims 3 university. No worries, Hawk. But yeah, it's a lovely looking building. Actually, well, I was gonna say I helped Angel do this on her stream, but really I just grabbed her a couple of stacks of building materials and then just jumped around her for the remainder of the stream. I didn't honestly help a whole lot, but I was there for moral support, which is what matters. And then I think up here is like a little meeting room. It's so annoying walking by all the Skulk though. It's the bank, yeah. Didn't it come out looking nice? I think she made this little meeting room in here. Which is pretty nice. And then Alex has an office over there. Which is pretty neat. And then I think downstairs, down here is where the vault's gonna be. How do you get down? Do you just swim down? Oh, it drops you, okay. But yeah, you can come in here, and I guess they're gonna build out some vaults. Maybe a security system. It doesn't look like it's got a whole lot here right now, but what was that? Apparently Angel calls dibs, I don't know why, but there's netherite for, yeah, I know, right? Alex is just like, we gotta make it super fancy, so we're decorating with netherite blocks, and I'm like, you mad lad. I think there's supposed to be a warden in there later on. I don't know what that minecart and pressure plate, how does that work? Is that, oh, it's a fence, okay. Yeah, I don't know what that's for. I think they said there was gonna be a warden down here somewhere. I don't know if it's gonna be in the middle or somewhere else, but it will be interesting to see. I really want to do some lore in here, though. Like I've said 1,000 times, I feel like. I think it would be cool. They put the warden in the basement yet? No. Not that I can see, at least. And then we've got Ray and Nettie that are building Rapunzel's tower right here, which I think is going to look so cool. I love Tangled. So, it's going to be so cool. And yeah, I think that's everything going on at Spawn. I'm trying to think if I missed anything. I think Gonkus has been on, but I don't know if he's done anything around Spawn. I don't know if Robin or Creeper have done anything over here recently. It looks like Robin's got a hole. Yeah, I've seen all this though. I don't know if y'all have, but doesn't look like anything new. Paco hasn't spotted the watchdog at the Skulk Farm. Has he been on since? I don't know if he's been on since. If he has, then that's great. No? Okay, then that would explain it. The bank looks so cool coming over the hill. How grand it is. Ooh, didn't know that was such a steep drop. But yeah. So, well, that's pretty cool. Oh, also the other day I was filming a bit for a video. I say the other day, it was like 2 weeks ago. But I was filming a bit for a video, and part of this took place in an iceberg biome where there's like another portal set up, and a little polar bear cub somehow got through he walked through the nether portal, and he got lost in our nether hub, and I found him on the way back to spawn. So he's no longer a cub anymore, but I put him over here. His name is Joffrey, and Joffrey is we've adopted him. I've decided, the entire server and I, like non-canonically or maybe canonically, I don't know, but he is our little lad who's not really a little lad anymore. But I tied him up over here at Ray and Eddie's, and I left them a couple of notes. I can read them to you. I said, "Hey Nettie and Ray, I found this poor polar bear cub wandering all alone in the nether. He told me his name is Joffrey and that he lost his mama days ago. Seeing as he's an orphan now, I thought we could we could all take turns babysitting him as a server. You guys can watch him first. I challenge y'all to hang out with him at some point in a stream or video. Doesn't matter what you do with him." You know, I gave some examples. I was like, build him a home, take him on an adventure, etc. Just make sure he gets back to spawn safely. Sorry, I'm getting text from work. Okay, it's not for me. Just make sure he gets back to spawn safely and in the hands of somebody else. Then they can take care of him for a stream or video. I'm sure it would really cheer this little dude up. Thanks, ice. And then when I finished, he grew up. And I was like, oh, he's not a little lad anymore. So I wrote, hey again. So while I was writing that first note, 𝗦𝗢𝗓 got into your farm and fattened up a bit. So he's now a big little dude. Despite looking more grown, he is still very young and needs babysitters. Thanks again, ice. So I don't know if they've seen this yet, but yeah, hopefully 𝗦𝗢𝗓 gets some caretakers soon. He's been out here for like a week, so we'll see. We'll see what happens with 𝗦𝗢𝗓. If I need, I would bring him to the Nether, but I don't think he'd like the heat. So yeah, that's pretty much everything new at spawn. Yes, little big lad. 𝗦𝗢𝗓 is so cute. But yeah, now I'm gonna head back to the Nether Oasis, and we're gonna do some building, some terraforming, and maybe some building. I don't know. I am kind of thinking about doing some just like normal residence buildings on stream, like ones that I really don't need to plan out too much, just to start filling in some more space. Because also I feel like if I kept doing just little residence buildings in videos, it would get redundant after a while. So maybe we can do some on stream and just chat and hang out while I do that. I checked the watchdogs to see if somebody has spotted one of them. One of them has been spotted, I know. Because I went to check and I found a wolf head. I don't know who did it. Or no, I actually do know who did. I don't know who it was that we lost though. But sorry, I should change my PNG tuber so that way it matches the vibe. Yeah, we lost one at Alex's base. We might have to hold a funeral at the monument of the fallen. But we will get revenge. I just wanted to switch over to my angry one for a second. I just like how he shakes with anger. Wait, can I switch? Nope, that's sad. Grrr, angry ice war. I love doing that. But yeah. And then, like I said, nothing really noticeable has changed out here. There is something new out here in the Nether Oasis, but I'm not going to show it just yet. I don't want to spoil it. So, might be in one of these buildings. Actually, you guys probably could figure out what it is based on what I hinted at in a previous episode. Where was I going? I was going to get some netherrack. I just keep bouncing around like, I don't have a plan. But yep. I wanted to finish over by the cat statue. Hold up, is the roof terraforming? The roof? I mean, it's not really. I would like to later on, maybe once I have buildings in and I have a better understanding of how much room we have left, maybe have some like stalactites hanging down. Like some, not like dripstone, but like netherrack stalactites, just to make it feel a bit more cave-like. The edges? What do you mean? Like over there? That's been done for about as long as I've been here. Yeah, those bits were done. Pretty much everything in this area has been done since like episode 3. Or no, episode 2. Whenever I released that. Now some of the stuff over here is new because I've been working on it recently. Yeah, all of this down here is new by the water, or not the water, the lava. All of this is new. And then there's a lot of that is new, and a lot over here. Basically, if you see anything that's not warped, Like just the normal netherrack, not the nylium. That stuff I've put in. I mean, some of it I've bone mealed, but most of it is just completely added in. And as you can see, I haven't finished this bit here. But I'm kind of waiting because I want to break some of this up here. So that way we don't have such a short stronghold that I'm going to build over here, because I want this thing to be fairly large. So I'm thinking about digging a lot more up here, so that we can have a taller structure, and also that way the visibility of it from a distance won't be interrupted or obscured. So big build, yeah, that's gonna be in a while though. I'm waiting for, well, one, inspiration, because I haven't actually designed it yet, but two, some lore plot points to happen before I do that. So, but yeah, right now I'm working on the roof over here, just trying to make it a bit more even, because I basically don't want any holes or gaps get into the outside nether, because this is kind of like a little nether sanctuary. I want it to actually feel like we're like caved in, like we come to like a dead end in the nether. And the only way to get in is through the nether hub. So I'm doing that by filling in some holes in the ceiling, and of course all the flat bits on the perimeter that I haven't terraformed yet. But yeah. So that's the plan. But while I do this, I want to talk to y'all. Oh wait. I'm currently building a prison that's totally not inspired by other prisons in a server, because some people are kind of suspicious. Yeah, I mean, this stronghold's going to be a prison, but it's going to be more of like an aesthetic prison than it is like the one Ray's building on the server. Like, his is functional. Like, his is supposed to trap players. Mine is just to be like, I mean, it's not even going to be designed for players, really. It's going to be designed for monsters. Like the boulder beast that we came across in episode 1. Your cats are forcing you to give them treats. No! I should put my ender pearls up while I'm doing this. There we go. At least I have feather falling. Which I actually lost my feather falling recently, my netherite ones. In a recording in the last episode. Excuse me, sir. I'm talking to my chat. Get out. Go away. Thank you. Yeah, that gives you a hint of what I did in my last episode. I lost my boots. So, are you gonna put my own minds? You mean kinds? Yeah, it's Skulk. Skulk's disgusting. Perhaps. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was wanting to talk to y'all on this stream because last weekend was D23, and I was too busy to talk about it anywhere but on Twitter with just like random retweets. But I love D23. Like, I love all things Disney, as some of y'all know, as most of y'all know. And I really wanted to talk about all the announcements because there were so many cool announcements, and I haven't had anybody to talk about them with. Because even my family, I tried talking to them about it on FaceTime, and they were bored out of their minds. So, hopefully, y'all will let me. Do y'all mind if I ran about D23? Because I kind of want to talk about all the cool new shows and movies and stuff Disney's working on. God, it's so cool. Like, all the Marvel stuff. And honestly, Star Wars was pretty cool. And I mean, just Disney in general, obviously. I thought someone was in chat with me. It was just an ad. Please do. Rent time with ice. Yes, okay. So, first and foremost, Disney itself. They've been coming out with a lot of trailers or like a lot. They had a lot of news regarding like the live action remakes. I'm just like, I don't like the live action remakes very much. I feel like they take away a lot of the fun stuff from the originals. They just don't feel as lively as the originals, and I feel like a lot of the changes that they make aren't necessary. Like, if you're gonna remake something, change it up so that way you're not just copying it. But they just, I don't know, like, yeah, they're just not great. But it's milking the series at this point. Which series? Star Wars? But yeah, I don't really like the remakes, but I am a little hyped for The Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid, anyways, not really one of my favorite animated movies. Like, I get that it's a classic and stuff, but I just think it's a really bad movie. I mean, the music is terrific. Don't get me wrong. Like, one of the best Disney soundtracks, but writing-wise, like, Ariel is a really bad influence for little girls. Like, she changes herself for a man and really doesn't get, like, there's really no consequences to that. Like, yeah, Ursula almost destroys everything. But then in the end, she still changes herself and becomes a human forever. And I'm just like, I don't think telling little girls to change themselves for a man is, like, a very good message to send. But anyway, all that aside, though, I'm not really excited, but with Halle Berry playing Ariel, I think it's going to be so good. The soundtrack, at least, is going to be stinking amazing. Give a spoiler alert. What? Spoiler alert, the movie's been out since '89. What? It's like 30-something years old. I say if anything is over like 5 years old, honestly, it's fair game. That's yesterday. But yeah. I think Halle Berry is going to knock it out of the park with her performance, and Daveed Diggs is playing Sebastian, which, I mean, that's gonna be great. So I wouldn't say excited, but I am curious. I am interested in The Little Mermaid. But they're doing like a Peter Pan and Wendy, which I'm like, Peter Pan, not just by Disney, but by everyone, has been overdone, I feel like. Like, we've already heard it enough times. There's only so many times, or so many ways you can spin that story. And I like Peter Pan. It's just, I'm just like, do we really need more Peter Pan? And then they're also doing a prequel. Why did it? The auto mod blocked Peter Pan for being said. What? Why would that be blocked? I can't even think of a word in like good spelling that would be bad. Anyway, but they're making a live action whatchamacallit, like a prequel to The Lion King. And I'm like, why? We don't need a prequel. And it's about Mufasa. And I'm like, why? I love The Lion King. Stop touching my precious Lion King. it's perfect. Like, why? This is just a cash grab. Are they gonna get James Earl Jones to play Mufasa again? Because if not, I don't really care. So that's what I'm not happy about either. Oh gosh, there's another one I feel like that they announced her. Oh, Snow White. I'm like, I've already heard a lot of controversy around that one anyway, because of just the history of Snow White as a story. And yeah, so I don't know about that one either, but They're also coming out with Disenchanted, which I am stinking pumped for. I love Enchanted. It used to be like one of my favorite movies. So, and it's like the entire original cast is coming back. And Amy Adams is going to be evil in this one, Giselle. Which is going to be really interesting. So I don't know. It was the first Walt Disney film you watched? Peter Pan or Snow White? Snow White was the first Disney film, period. It was the first American animated film. Theatrical, I guess. First theatrical animated film. Theatrically released, that is. Because of Peter. I don't know why it was blocked. See, I'm excited about Disenchanted. I'm excited about what else did Disney, like, the live action stuff that they announced that I'm excited for. That's pretty much it. Out of the live action Disney stuff. But then they also announced, well, they shared some stuff with Strange World, which, like, I love Disney, like the animation studio, but like I don't know why the trailer for Strange World just doesn't do it for me. Like, I don't think it looks bad. I'm just like not interested in it. I don't know, maybe as it gets closer to the actual release date for that one, I'll be more inclined to go see it. But at the moment, I'm just like, okay. It's not really one of the ones I'm like super excited to see. But who knows? It could be amazing, because Encanto was amazing. So, yeah, we'll see. But then they announced they're doing one called Wish, which is going to have another black princess. It's going to be great. More representation is always amazing. And it's got, like, Alan Tudyk plays a pretty big role as, like, a wishing star. Apparently, like, the premise of it is going to be, like, the story of the wishing star and why it's magical and stuff like that. And it's by the people that made Frozen. Like, the directors and stuff are coming back with it. So, that could be pretty good, I think. I mean, Frozen's not my favorite Disney movie. Like, I think it's honestly kind of overhyped. But it does have some good music. I don't know. I think this one's a musical, but I don't think that the Anderson Lopez's, is that their name? The writers that did the music for Frozen. I don't think they're coming back for this one. I want a live action Princess and the Frog. That could be cool. I don't like live action. The live action remakes. Like, make original live action stuff. Stop touching the animated, because they just ruin it. There's only been, I'm trying to think through all of them. The only live action, quote unquote, remake from Disney that I liked was Christopher Robin. That wasn't necessarily even a remake, though. That was more of like a sequel to Winnie the Pooh. So yeah. You liked Christopher Robin? I love Christopher Robin. It's so wholesome and it's just such a good, like, a feel-good movie. It's a good one. I really want more Narnia movies, but sadly all the original characters are too old now. I mean, they could do, what are those called? Like, legacy movies? Where they come back after so long. I heard rumors a few years ago that they're going to be making a Narnia series, but maybe that got scrapped. I don't know. More Narnia would be great, though. I love Narnia. C.S. Lewis is always a win. The only live action one I was excited for is The Little Mermaid because I want to see how they do the underwater scenes. Yeah. I think that'll be cool. I've seen a lot of debate online over whether or not they look good from the teaser. A lot of people are saying, oh, it's too dark. Oh, it doesn't look like she's underwater at all. Which, like, I get some of that, but also she's in a cave in that scene. So maybe when she's not in a cave, everything will be a lot prettier. But yeah. We shall see. He committed another crime recently. Why am I not surprised? I'll have to read the Narnia books in English to read instead of movies. Wait, I'll have to find Narnia books in English to read instead of movies. I can at least get to know. Wait, so like, have you read the Narnia books in Swedish before? Or have you not read the books at all? I have the Narnia books. I can't say I've ever read them though. I probably should. Maybe that's something I can do. I have like like a collection, like a box set or whatever you call those. I just don't want to read them in Swedish. Fair. Got in trouble in school for being Spider-Man. What? 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦. Why are you 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗧? Who's Peter Parker? I don't know Peter Parker. Anyways, moving on. No Way Home reference if y'all have seen it. What else is it going to talk about? Oh, Pixar. I'm so excited for the upcoming Pixar movies. First, we've got shoot, why am I blanking? What's the next Pixar movie? Oh, Elemental. I was about to go look it up, and then it struck me. Elemental looks really cool. It's about like everybody that lives in a world full of like elemental beings. Like there's fire, there's water, like fire people, water people, earth people, air people. Maybe I'm just saying that because of Avatar. Anyways, they all lived in harmony until hi Haiku, welcome in. No hi for you. Until the Fire Nation attacked, yeah. But apparently it's about like a water boy and a fire girl, and they like fall in love, but obviously they can't touch because, you know, fire and water can't touch. And so it's like a love story between them, and apparently there's also going to be some like themes of like immigration and stuff like that in it, I think, from what I heard, like in an article about the director. Like he's bringing some experience as like a, part of me wants to say Korean immigrant, but I also feel like that's wrong. He's some kind of immigrant, and he's gonna tell a story through that and have it to where like the fire people are a minority, and like the fire girl has to like figure out which of her traditions to keep around and which to like how to integrate better into that society. I think it just sounds cool. I like how they can tell, how storytellers sometimes can tell complex stories with just simple premises. Like, this is a story about all these big ideas, but we're going to tell it through the lens of water and fire people or whatever. So it's easy for kids to understand, but also just honestly easier for adults to digest. Like, honestly, like when Inside Out came out, that movie is so special to me because it's like, to this day I still like describe my emotions as if, like, I describe them like how they work in Inside Out, like saying, like describing how I feel like certain like orbs are dominating my brain, or like certain emotions are in control, like the memory orbs. But yeah, like it helped me like better understand complex emotions. But Inside Out being said, I'm skipping a whole movie that comes out between 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗜𝗔𝗟𝗦 and this one, but they're making Inside Out 2, and y'all, I'm so pumped. The only thing is, Pete Docter isn't going to be directing it, which he's like one of my favorite directors, and I'm kind of disappointed because he directed the first one, and he's not directing this one, and so I'm a little bummed out. But I think a lot of the writers are returning, and obviously like the cast, Amy Poehler's coming back as Joy. I really hope that Sadness comes back. I mean, I would think that she wouldn't, but I don't remember the actress's name who plays Sadness, unfortunately. But it's Inside Out. So like Inside Out's one of those like top tier movies for me, like comfort movies, and just that has impacted me a lot as a person. So I'm really excited to see, because I think Riley is supposed to be older in this one, like a teenager. So I'm really interested to see how they, what struggles she goes through and stuff like that. Because like I identified with Riley a lot when the first one came out, because I was about her age, and yeah, it was like I related a lot with like the move that she has in the movie and like some of the feelings that she feels. So yeah, I kind of hope that she's gonna be my age again in this new one. Although they say she's gonna be a teenager, if it comes out 2024, I think they said, I wouldn't be a teenager anymore. So probably not. But that would have been cool. I'm sure I'll still relate to her a lot. But I think Inside Out's like a series that you could do where it's like every like 10 years or so you come back to it in like a different stage of Riley's life, because like people's emotions and just mental state, like minds, change a lot throughout the course of life. So I think it'd be a fun series to like revisit like every decade in a different stage of Riley's life. I don't know, I really like that. Villa Smith was the actress of Sadness. Yes, I loved her in the first one. She's so funny. But yeah, and then in the middle of Elemental and Inside Out is going to be a movie called Elio, which is about a little boy who is like a misfit wherever he lives, and he gets somehow miraculously teleported into space, and he has to become an ambassador for Earth, even though he's just like some little kid. I thought it sounded like a cute premise for a movie. So yeah, Pixar's got a great slate of movies coming up, which I'm so excited for. Maybe an Inside Out animated show that episodically shows her emotions changing over time. That could be good. Yeah, I think just movies would be really cool too, just because you can tell, like they're like little snapshots, you know, of Riley's life. If they were to do like an, I almost said an anthology. It wouldn't necessarily be an anthology, but like, just a series. But yeah, that's Pixar. They're also coming out with some like softball show on Disney Plus, which sounds interesting. I don't know like what age range that's targeted towards, because like with Pixar you got like movies for all ages. Like you got the kiddie stuff, like I don't know, I would say Good Dinosaur is kind of a kiddie movie, but maybe that's just because I don't like it. But yeah, you got like that, and then you got stuff like Soul or The Incredibles, which are like kids can watch it, like it's appropriate for them. But I wouldn't necessarily say those movies are like targeted for kids. Like especially Soul, there are some like really complex themes in that one, especially about like oh, Water the Human, it got you. Oh no, wait, the Yeti's out of water. Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna go grab some water. How do I mute? Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I usually just grab a water like beneath my bed, but I'm out of water at the moment. Ooh, what was that?
Womp.
Thanks, Alex, for the resub. I appreciate it. How are you? Um, I can't crinkle my bottle today, so like, there's the sound of me closing the lid, I guess. Um, you all right? I'm good. We're just talking about Disney since D23 was this last weekend. I'm just talking about all the announcements and stuff and doing some building on Hydra, so that's pretty cool. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, like Soul and like the target demographic for different movies. But yeah, like Soul is like about a man having a midlife crisis essentially, and it's like I doubt very many like 5-year-olds are gonna relate to Joe Gardner very much if they watch Soul. I just say 5 because like I don't know, that's like my little cousin's age, or ages. They're around that age. So yeah. I just blanked again. Oh yeah, but so I don't know if the softball show, I think it's called like Win or Lose or something, is gonna be like that, or like for kids or not. So we'll see. Oh, going back to Walt Disney animation though, I'm a little upset because there was this concept art they showed I think maybe the last D23, maybe like 2 D23s ago, of a show that they were coming out with called 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦, something like that. It's African. But it looked the concept art looked so cool. It looked like this show that was gonna take place in like a Wakandan looking place. Like it's not Wakanda, but it was like a futuristic like African place, city, whatever. And it looked so cool. I thought we were gonna be getting this like super stylized animated show similar to like Arcane and Into the Spider-Verse and stuff like that, Mitchells versus the Machines. But then they released a picture of like what the actual show's gonna look like promo art from it, and it looks like a Disney Junior show. Like, not to like dunk on people that work at Disney Junior, but like I thought it was gonna be like this drama, like for not necessarily like mature audiences, but just like, I mean, like anyone could watch it. But then it definitely looks more like a Disney Junior type show for like kids, which I'm sure kids will love it. But I'm just disappointed because it's not what I thought, and that's on me for getting my hopes up, like setting my expectations high for something that I thought was one thing and not another. But I was a little disappointed to see that. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything on the Disney and Pixar side of things. And then there was Star Wars, and I'm really excited for Andor, which comes out this month, I think. Like as we get closer to Andor, it actually like looks like it's gonna be pretty good. Like I was excited for it before, just because like I'm a big fan of Rogue One. And so I thought, you know, a show about Cassian Andor, like a prequel. That's gotta be kind of cool, because I liked the character. But yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be like really interesting, because it's gonna be like all about like the politics of the rebellion and the Empire in between Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. And I'm like, oh wait, this could be actually really cool. Like hearing like what goes down during that time and seeing like how the Empire's reign truly affects citizens. Because, like, I mean, we get some of it, but, like, in the movies, they're definitely posed as a very just tyrannical force. It's just like, we're gonna have a lot of police everywhere. Like, in their case, the stormtroopers. And, we're gonna, you know, be mean bad guys. Mando season 3. That's what I was about to get to. I'm so pumped for Mando season 3. Like, y'all have no idea. I love the Mandalorian so much. Is it mainly because of Baby Yoda? Absolutely. Because of Grogu. Like, I literally have a Grogu plush on my bed. I'm grabbing him right now. Y'all can't see him, but he's the cutest. Like, I am the biggest Baby Yoda fan. Biggest Grogu fan. So I'm so excited. And just Mando is a great character too. I love Mandalorian. It's so cool. And I like just like the episodic nature of it. Like, it has like a story, like a season-long story every season, but like also every episode kind of just feels like you just turn on the show and like pick an episode, like how you would with a sitcom. It's just like, I'm just feeling like this little adventure today, because it's always like every episode's very predictable in that it's just like Mando and Grogu arrive on this planet. They need this thing in order to get to the next planet. They meet so-and-so and have to do such mission for them to get off, or to get what they need. They did it, made some friends along the way. All right, off to the next planet. Like, it's so, like, I don't know. It feels like an older show in that sense. That's just very, like, serialized. Like a true series, and not like how Marvel does their shows, and it's like a movie spread out across multiple shows. Not that I don't like the Marvel shows. It's just the way they structure it is very different. And honestly, just like other Star Wars shows, like Kenobi wasn't like that. Marvel shows are terrible. I wouldn't say they're terrible. The shows have been better than most of the Phase 4 movies. I really like most of the shows. The only ones that I haven't been a huge fan of are She-Hulk. I'm not really loving right now. Which I'm always so scared to talk about She-Hulk, because so much hate. It's getting so much, like, unwarranted hate right now. Like, do I like the show? No. But, like, am I gonna sit and hate on it because it's a woman and stuff? Like, there's so many, like, sexist takes on TikTok and stuff that just get annoying to hear. But yeah, it's like I don't love it just because like the jokes just aren't landing for me, and also I just don't care about the Hulk anyways. Like, he's never really been one of my favorite characters, so all of a sudden to be like, oh, he has a cousin and you should care about her now, and I'm like, I didn't really care about Bruce to begin with. So like, if I didn't care about him, why would I care about her? And I like Jennifer Walters in the show, and I think I don't remember the actress's name, Tatiana maybe. I think she does a good job. It's just meh. There's also a lot of plot holes in the show. Like, there's an episode, spoilers I guess for She-Hulk, but not really, because it's like such a little thing. But there was an episode recently, a couple weeks ago, where Wong shows up, Wong from Doctor Strange, and he's like, oh, hey, Jin, this mean magician man who used to be a wizard at, or a sorcerer at, shoot, what's the place called in Doctor Strange? The magic school, or not necessarily school, but just like area, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗦, something like that. He's like, hey, there's this magician man from 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗏, and he stole like a sling ring from us, and he's sending people to evil dimensions and stuff. 𝗦𝗢𝗧𝗏, okay, yeah, or 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗏, something like that. But he's like, yeah, this guy is sending people to like alternate dimensions and causing mischief. I need you to help me sue him and file a cease and assist for him. And I'm like, I liked the episode when it first came out, but then I went on TikTok and there's this one girl that was just like, couldn't he have just taken the sling ring? Just like punched him in the face and grabbed the ring off his finger. Like, he didn't have to go through this whole legal system to get the ring back. Like, it's not even, he's not even an American citizen. Or is he? I don't know. I don't know if Wong's American or not. I don't know if he has citizenship in America. Even though he's in New York from time to time. Regardless, I was just like, oh, that kind of ruined the episode for me. Because I was just like, wait, that's such a simple way to solve their problem. Because that was the only magic thing he had. He couldn't do any other magic other than the sling ring. So I was like, oh. I think it's so funny that Marvel releases a bad lawyer show after a really good... Yeah, Saul Goodman. Or, what's the show? Is it Saul Goodman? Is that the name of the show? Or no, Better Call Saul. That's what it's called. I've not watched it, but... Yeah. I've heard a lot about it. Yeah. It doesn't make sense. A lot of, like, the... I don't know how accurate some of the law stuff is to real life. I've not watched a lot of, like, law shows, though. So maybe most law shows don't have very accurate... like, what's it called? Like, depictions of the U.S. legal system. Whatever. Writers said they know nothing about law. Yeah, I can see that. It's alright, though. It is what it is. What other Marvel shows are there that I could talk about? I think in love. What did you say? Which one did you say you liked? You like... Shoot, where did I see that? Oh, here it is. The only ones you enjoyed were Hawkeye, Moon Knight, and Loki. Moon Knight and Loki were solid. Hawkeye is fun. I don't think it was very well written, but it was fun. Like, I can forgive the fact that it wasn't great, just because it was enjoyable. Like, I don't necessarily like Clint, but I love Yelena. I love Kate. They're amazing. We got Kingpin back. Tony Dalton was the reason why it was good. Who's that? I'm not very good with actor names. Funny Man? There were a lot of Funny Men. Was he Swordsman? Because I think I saw... Okay, I was going to say, because I thought I saw Angel post a gif of him in the Discord once, and I was like, this is the guy from Hawkeye, but that doesn't look like it's from Hawkeye. Yeah, he was pretty good. I was convinced he was the bad guy for the longest time. And I was wrong. I fell right into their trap. They wanted a red herring, and I fell for the red herring. Apparently it's supposed to be more like a sitcom, and I've seen people on TikTok really like it for that. But I can see how that's just very different from what people at Marvel usually. And, like, I'm fine with a sitcom in the MCU. Like, I like WandaVision, even though WandaVision's not... WandaVision's weird. It's not a sitcom, but it's supposed to parody a lot of sitcoms. But, like, the sitcom feel of WandaVision is just like a facade for, like, Wanda's emotion. It's really complex. I love WandaVision to death. It's my favorite of the Marvel shows so far. I wouldn't necessarily call it a sitcom, though, even though it's structured like one for most of the episodes. But yeah, like, I think a sitcom in the MCU would really work, and I like the premise of just having, like, Jennifer Walters just coming across random superheroes every once in a while, or not even superheroes, just empowered people and having to put up with their hijinks and stop them or sue them or whatever. I just don't think it's done very well. Like I said, there's a lot of plot holes and the jokes aren't super funny. And also, like, even sitcoms have like plots that are important for character development. You know what I mean? Like there was one episode where there was a whole segment where She-Hulk just like, it wasn't even Jennifer, it was her like co-workers took this case where there was this like shape-shifting Asgardian elf who was pretending to be Megan Thee Stallion, and I was like, I don't get what this is for. Like, sure, it was funny, but it took up a lot of time in the episode, and I'm like, what is it trying to do? Is it trying to get the guy, because the guy that was tricked by the elf was one of Jennifer's old co-workers who she didn't like. So at first I was like, well, maybe he's going to become like a villain or something at some point, or there's going to be some kind of conflict between them in the future, and this is setting it up. But she was barely involved with that plot. Like, she was involved at the ends of it when she had to go and testify, but all she did was trash talk her old co-worker to say he's dumb enough to fall for the trick. I don't know. It was like such a weird plot at such a weird spot in the series, and I'm just like, I don't get, like, we're not really, the only character that was important is Pugsy, I think is his name, Pugly, I don't know, one of her co-workers, the nice co-worker that is played by the guy who played Adrian Chase in Arrow, which I can't see him in the show without thinking of Adrian Chase. I don't know if anyone here has seen Arrow, but yeah, so I don't know, that whole plot was weird, but like, it didn't really do anything for the characters. I didn't feel like there was like no growth, there was no like big, like, that elf hasn't come back since, so I don't think she's gonna be relevant. Megan Thee Stallion hasn't come back since, so I don't think she's relevant. I'm just like, what did this do for the show? This was just like filler, it felt like. So I don't know. But yeah, that's my opinion on that. I love WandaVision and Moon Knight. I would say that those are my top two. I think Moon Knight is the best show, but WandaVision is my favorite. Like, I think Moon Knight's written more coherently. Like, it's more consistent all the way through. WandaVision, the only episode I really don't love, like, I like it. It's just, I think the weakest episode is the finale, because I think it spends more time setting up her return in Multiverse of Madness than anything else, and setting up Monica for the Marvels. But like, I love it because like, Wanda's just one of my favorite characters, so I'm just like, I'll forgive you. I love Wanda, and I love like the message behind WandaVision, and just watching her go through that whole ordeal. I don't know, it's hard to talk about, but I just love it. It's good. And the Moon Knight was really good as well. And I know that you, Prince, have a lot in common with Mark and Steven. So that's cool that you kind of got to see some of that representation, I guess. And then what other ones for you did you say, Alex? You like Loki? Yeah, Loki was good. That would probably be... I might need to revisit. I put Miss Marvel above Loki in my tier list, but looking back, I think Loki would beat out Miss Marvel. I just really liked Kamala. But the show did kind of lose me, like, in episodes 3 through 4. Like, the whole Jin plot line, I wasn't there for it. Like, I was just like, I get what they're trying to do, because it's a story about, once again, it's like another immigrant story. It's about, like, the second generation of an immigrant family, like having to choose whether to value traditionalist values or like become more like, is she more Pakistani or is she more American? And by bringing in the jinn, it shows that, like, you know, the main jinn, her great grandma's sister. I don't know if they're related or not. I don't think so. I don't know. The main bad guy, who I forget the name of, she was like supposed to foil her because she was too focused on getting back to the newer dimension or whatever they call it. And so it's like she was too hesitant to embrace change, whereas Kamala was willing to be like, hey, we can still have our family. Like, we might not be in Pakistan, but we are still family. Like, we still can keep some of our culture even in America, and we can embrace some of American culture and not compromise our like religious values or whatever. I really liked that. The villain was not good because she was just like, I want to go home. I don't care if it destroys the entire world and my son gets destroyed too in the process. I'm like, what? Like, she was too cartoonishly evil, you know? And then also, like, I felt like it took a lot of time for them to get to Pakistan, and like the whole plot of them, like, because they had to establish these new characters, like the grandma, the cousins. I think they were her cousins. Then there's like the red bandana guy. I don't remember his name, and the mentor guy who gets killed like 5 minutes after we meet him, and it's a whole big sad thing. And I'm like, I don't even remember this guy's name or his, like, I don't. We knew this guy for 5 minutes, and all of a sudden his death is really sad. Spoilers for Miss Marvel, I guess. I'm being very vague, though, because it was really forgettable. I felt like all the stuff in Jersey City was much more impactful. And then they had that episode where it was like a flashback to her grandmother. No, great-grandmother. During the, like, British partition of India. But it took up like almost the entire episode, and it just felt like it ruins the pacing of the show. I don't know if any of this stuff's making sense to y'all. I feel like I'm rambling, but that's my take on Miss Marvel. I loved Kamala. I keep saying Kamala because Kamala Harris, but it's pronounced Kamala. I think she's gonna be amazing in the Marvels. I'm so excited for the Marvels. I know a lot of people don't like Miss Marvel, and like I don't like, or not Miss Marvel, Captain Marvel. And I don't like the movie. Well, no. I like the movie Captain Marvel. I don't like the character. But I do like Brie Larson. I feel like a lot of people give Brie a lot of hate, even though she's doing a good job with, like, the character. Like, it's like the same. I see her the same way that I see Doctor Strange. Like, I love Benedict Cumberbatch. I think he's a great actor. Just like, oh, I think Brie Larson's a great actress. But I don't like Doctor Strange. That doesn't mean I think poorly of, you know, Benedict Cumberbatch, or that I think that they should like recast him or whatever. Like, because I can separate the character and the actor, but a lot of people can't do that with Captain Marvel, it feels like. All that being said, I don't love the first Captain Marvel movie, but I think it's fun. I think the Marvels is going to be really fun, because I heard like a leaked audio from D23 when they showed the trailer for it, and it sounds like it's going to be fun. Like, they got Miss Marvel, they got Monica Rambeau, they got Captain Marvel, obviously. They've got Nick Fury. Goose is coming back. I'm so excited for Goose to come. I don't know how Goose is still alive, because the last time we saw him it was the 90s. But hey, maybe Flurkins live longer than cats do. I don't know. But I love Goose. I love the Skrulls. I don't think the Skrulls are... Maybe the Skrulls will be in it? I guess we'll see what happens at the end of Secret Invasion to see if they are or not. Which, that's another thing. Sorry, there's an ad that's talking over me. But Secret Invasion's gonna looks like it's gonna be pretty cool. I'm pretty pumped for it. I wouldn't say it's like my most anticipated out of like all the new stuff, but I like Nick Fury and I like Talos as characters, so I think they'll be fun. Yeah, sorry, I just went on a rant and was ignoring chat. What do you think of any of the Disney cartoons going on right now, like the Owl House? If you've seen it, I've not seen the Owl House. Or what's the other one that's really popular on Disney Channel at the moment? Amphibia? Is that the one? I've not watched either of those, so I don't have any opinions. I hear they're good though. Maybe I'll give them a try. Yeah. I think Artists watches Owl House quite a bit. I think I've seen her talk about it on the Discord before. Tell Alex to stop bullying you. Alex, please stop bullying him. Pretty please. With a cherry on top. You can't see, but I'm smiling. Okay, what other Marvel stuff was there to talk about? There's a lot of Marvel stuff to talk about that's coming up. Here, I'm just gonna look up the slate. Marvel Phase 5 and 6. Oh yeah, Quantumania does that come before or after Secret Invasion? That goes before Secret Invasion. That's in February. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for Quantumania. I like the Ant-Man movies. I am a little worried because apparently this one's not going to be as lighthearted as the first two, which makes me think that Ant-Man might die. Sounds like it might get pretty serious with Kang. But I'm excited to see Jonathan Majors come back as Kang. Because even though he's only in one episode of Loki, he really made a big presence. It really feels like a big deal, like how Thanos was. So I'm really excited to see him come back. And also, I just like the Ant-Man movies. I feel like they're really underrated. And like, I know a lot of people hate the second one. And I agree that the second one isn't written very well. But I don't care because it's one of my like comfort movies. It's just it's just so silly and so much fun. Like the whole scene where they're having a speed chase in blown up Hot Wheel cars. And small Hot Wheel cars. Like, it's so much fun. I don't know. And Paul Rudd's just amazing. So, yeah, I'm pretty excited for that one. First episode of the final season of Owl House comes out October 15th, so it's a really good time to get into the show. Okay. Yeah, I might do that then. Didn't it get canceled for a bit? Like, I thought I heard for a while that it was, like, canceled. And then there were, like, a lot of petitions to bring it back. Or am I mistaken? It got cut? Oh, so, like, the final season got shortened? Gotcha. Interesting. Oh, the song right now reminds me of the Marvel thing I'm most excited for. I'm so excited for Wakanda Forever, y'all. Like, Black Panther, not counting Endgame, Black Panther is my favorite Marvel movie. So I'm so excited. I'm so curious, too, to see how they handle T'Challa, since Chadwick Boseman's not around anymore. Like, I think I've heard that he's gonna die in it. Like, that's what the plot's gonna be, is that T'Challa somehow died, like, saving somebody. But I'm just like, I don't know. I'm really excited for it. And like the Namor stuff looks cool. All the underwater scenes. I think they're gonna be great. I'm excited to see Shuri get a Black Panther suit. I'm just so excited. That's gotta be my... Honestly, that might be what I'm most excited for out of all of Phase 5 and Phase 6. I'm pretty pumped for the Marvels, the next Captain America, and Loki. But I think my excitement... Maybe it's just because we have a trailer for Wakanda Forever, but yeah, I'm excited. 3 episodes instead of 21? That's a huge cut. What in the world? I think I'm going to be kept up quite late tonight just laughing about some Genshin voice actor going from voicing a Care Bear to voicing someone saying your era has come to an end. Quite the jump. Okay. And then what else is coming up? Marvel's I already said I'm excited for. Cap, I don't have a whole lot to say other than I'm excited because I really like Sam Wilson. I think he's gonna be a really cool Captain America. Which, like, I see Falcon and the Winter Soldier get a lot of hate. I honestly think it's a really good show, apart from the last episode. The last episode was pretty bad, especially with how they handled John Walker. But I'm really excited to see Sam as Captain America and see like how he kind of changes the symbol of, like, in the iconography of the character. The episodes are going to be 45 minutes long specials, but it's still a major loss. Yeah, because if you think about it, most episodes on like Disney Channel shows, oh hello dude, this guy's angry at me, are like 20 minutes ish, 20, 30. And so if you get 21 30-minute episodes, that's still a lot more than 3 45 minutes. And then speaking of John Walker, I see a lot of people complaining as well about the Thunderbolts lineup. I'm really excited for the Thunderbolts lineup. Like, I wasn't excited for the Thunderbolts until the lineup came out. I think it's gonna be... Like, I get that a lot of people are mad that it's a lot of characters with just the same powers. You got 3 super soldiers, 2 spies, I keep falling. And then Ghost is like the only one with unique powers. But like, I think the important thing is that all of the characters are characters who in previous movies have had like, have essentially been controlled. Like in the case of Bucky, Yelena, and Taskmaster, those 3 have all been mind controlled. But then Ghost and John Walker, they've been like controlled in less of like a mind control way, but more in like a like governmental obligation. I'm trying to think of the word, how to describe it, but like John was convinced that, you know, he had to do everything that the U.S. government convinced him to do. And, you know, he compromised his morals for the military, and stuff like that. Like, as much as I hate John Walker, he's a really interesting character. But yeah, I think like the whole thing is gonna be like kind of about characters regaining their agency. And I'd be really curious to see. I feel like this might kind of serve as like a Black Widow too, and that Yelena is going to be the leader. So I feel like she's kind of going to be like the main lead. So I think like it might be kind of a cool, not cool, but a kind of a story where they can talk about like abuse. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this appropriately, but like how sometimes victims of abusive situations can, you know, feel dehumanized, I guess, like kind of like they have like a loss of identity and like a fear of regaining their agency because they feel like they've been used and manipulated and stuff like that. So I wonder if like with her as the main character, it's gonna have this kind of like subliminal message about stuff like that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but that's what I think. Me and my friends are play on an SMP and do lore, and yesterday I got exiled for the second time. Maybe it's because you're committing crimes, like he said. But yeah, that's my opinion on Thunderbolt. I feel like I've talked about Marvel way longer than all the other studios, but it's like it's got the most stuff announced. Daredevil, I feel like I should be more excited. I am a little hesitant only because it's been confirmed that it's going to be a reboot. Which, like, if they want a more clean Daredevil, because, like, the Netflix show was really intense. I can understand that. But, I just feel like he's so well written in the Netflix show that I'm like, oh, you're going to have to redo some of that development, which I'm like, it's hard to recapture that without feeling like it's just being copied. So I'm curious how it's going to be handled, especially since him and Kingpin are already going to be playing such a big role in the Echo series, which I don't know how I feel about Echo. Like, her character just didn't leave a big impression on me in Hawkeye. Like, I don't know, she just felt like generic bad guy. And then look, even with her like tragic backstory, I'm just like, they haven't really given me any reason to really like this character. Maybe the Echo show will change my mind on her, but yeah. And then we got Blade, which I don't know anything about Blade, so I have no opinions on it. We've got Fantastic Four, which I really don't have any opinions on because I don't know anything about the Fantastic Four. I've never watched any of the old movies. Ironheart. Once again, I don't know anything about Ironheart. Agatha. I don't know why they're making an Agatha show. I loved Agatha in WandaVision, but she doesn't feel like a character that could like have enough room for development for a whole show. She again feels like another just like stereotypical mustache twirling baddie. So I don't know. And then the Avengers movies, I think, sound fun, but yeah, I don't know enough about them yet to really have a major opinion. So that's me on the Marvel portion of D23. I need life advice. What for? I mean, like, obviously life, but like what aspect? I can try my best. I've not yet been super successful in my own life. I still I'm pretty naive, but I can try my best. or what? I'm too chaotic. I don't know, you seem fairly chill in streams. Like you're silly, but not chaotic. How does one stop? I don't know, because I am not a very chaotic person. Would anybody's, you know, argue that I am? Anyone here have any objections to that statement? Oh. But gone marks, the quartet practiced in the park. We sang in the dark. The music died. I'm chill in chat because of the rules you have. Well, then just pretend like there are rules in place everywhere. Make up arbitrary rules. Limit your own power, you know? Convince yourself that there's a Twitch mod everywhere in real life. You can't see me. Sweet perfume. I need to get a job, but I was told I'm too chaotic and unreliable. Did actual employers tell you that? Or did you have interviews where they said that to you? This will be the day that I die. Too young for those sentences. Wait, what do you mean jobs? What other job is there? Wouldn't all jobs have an employer? Well, unless you're self-employed, you gotta have an employer at a job. Could break that spell. American Pie's gotta be one of like the best songs ever written. It's such a bop. The day the music died. Sorry, my mind is American Pie. To the levee, but the levee was dry. I don't know that they have them where you are, but where I am, there are certain jobs that teens can do, but they don't have, like, interviews. I think they go off of impressions. Like, what kind of labor do you do? Or, I don't know. Can you use labor as a word for just, like, intellectual stuff? Reminds you of your dad? And that he was too chaotic? Oh, the song. You may have made too many jokes to make with Breaking Bad. Yeah, I wouldn't. Oh, yeah. Those jokes, especially if you're in America, aren't appropriate. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of like self-control, you know? Like in social situations, stop yourself from making those jokes. And like I think it would be hard at first just because you're so used to them. But like try and catch yourself as best as possible, or like have family or friends keep you accountable. Like be like, hey, if you hear me, you know, make these jokes, or if I start getting a little crazy, you know, just remind me, hey, make sure this is like an appropriate place to do so, or whatnot, you know. It definitely will take time, I think, but yeah, I think you can do it. You're too used to internet humor. Also, just like not censoring. What's the word? Just like, you know, maybe taking a break from some of that internet humor might be good. Like, so that way you're. There's a word for this that we've been talking about in my philosophy class that I'm taking right now that I can't think of what the proper word is, but like it's not censoring, but it's like restricting, maybe. That doesn't feel like the word, but like restricting what you expose yourself to, so that way you're not always like, that's not always on the mind, you know. Not that you have to like completely stop being on the internet forever or stuff like that, but you know, limiting maybe. Oh yeah, good night, Hawk. Sleep well. Tell your cats I said bye too. Give them boops for me. But yeah, social media detoxes could help. Yeah. Rationing. Yeah, that would be a good word too. Right now. But yeah, would anybody else have tips? On an unrelated note, I'm trying to stop swearing, and this chat really helps because I need to think about what I say before so I don't swear. Well, I'm glad that we're able to help you. Yeah. I honestly don't have advice on that front. Probably much of the same, but because like I've never felt comfortable swearing. Like I'm fine with people around me swearing, not in chat obviously, because I'm trying to like keep up family friendly demeanor and environment. But yeah, personally, like it just doesn't feel right for me. It's a curse. So I just don't, because I don't feel comfortable with it. So yeah. Sorry, I got up to like put on a blanket, but I don't know if y'all heard it or not. I feel like I'm so scattered brain when I stream, because I feel like I always stream like towards the end of the day, so I'm always just a little tired, a little silly. I like not swearing so that it has an impact when I do. Just being like, I'm saving it for a good occasion. Saving it to blow somebody's mind. That's fun. Oh no, I already read that. To the stars. I used to do that, but spent too much time with Alex. I can't say a sentence without swearing once. Oh, wait, what is this? You have no idea how bad that is for me in class? Oh gosh. In school? You sound very impressionable. I like to think I'm made up of the people around me. You just take little bits and pieces, collect them for your personality. I think it'd be cool to have something, maybe not a house, but like something up here in this little hole. Like a statue or something. I don't know, but I want to close it off back here, but I do want to leave a little bit of little space for some decorations, maybe. Like in here I can be chill. When I'm with Alex, I'm a troll. When I'm with my parents, I'm getting a divorce. What? You're getting a divorce? You can divorce your parents? It's just like, I don't want to be your child anymore. Just out of pure choice. Has nothing to do with CPS. It's just, I don't want to be here. You said that I am grounded. Well, guess what? You can't do that because I'm revoking your your guardianship over me. The one thing when you wrinkle up the nose. Know who you are, everybody. Oh, okay, gotcha. Sorry. Everybody ever say no to you? Whoa. You're insecure. I'm a listener. Everybody Ice, when am I getting my own ice cream? Wait, when am I getting my ice cream? I shipped it a few weeks ago. SMH, it must have gotten lost in the mail. It's probably melted by now. Guess I'll have to send a new one. They must have eaten it. Maybe. Greedy postman, eating the stuff I'm sending. I do you speak any other languages? I take Spanish. Does that mean I can speak it well? Absolutely not. But I can speak some things, or say some things in Espanol. So quiet whenever I have to mute the music because of an ad. I refuse to get Spotify Premium. Don't know that first one. You speak Espanol or Spanish también as well? I don't know. I feel like I should know también. I tried. Cool, you speak Spanish too? Ah, see. I was having to consult the Potato Snail Discord last night for help on my Spanish homework because we're talking about foods in Spanish right now, like learning how to say a bunch of foods. And I was struggling to figure out, one, if my homework was wanting me to put pepper down as a fruit or a vegetable, because I didn't know if the pepper was a fruit or a vegetable, and Google told me it was both, so I was very confused. Apparently it was talking about the condiment pepper, so I ended up getting it wrong regardless, but I need help on that one. And then there was one where it was like showing pictures of foods and we had to explain what it was. Oh, thanks for the alt follow, Jackie. I like oh gosh, corrientes. Oh gosh, what it unplugs my headphones. It's not correr, so it's not run. Corrientes and currents. You like currents? Oh, streams. Gotcha. Oh yeah, okay. And then the other one that I needed help with was one where it was showing us pictures of foods, but I couldn't figure out what the foods were supposed to be, or one of the foods. I was like, it was some kind of meat, but I didn't know what. I was like, is this burnt chicken? Burnt pork? I don't know. It looked burnt. It did not look very good. To me, at least. I never found out what it was. I think it was pork. Hi, ice. I don't know. No, put this. Well, 𝗦𝗦𝗢𝗔𝗟𝗦 read. Hey, ice, I bet you can't. Nope. Oh, well. Yeah, as you can see, not very good. But. Oh, good news, guys. So, my roommate told me recently that he is getting accepted, or he might be getting accepted into a study abroad program at our school. And he might be going to Dublin next semester, which is good news for us because that means I might be able to stream a tad bit more often, which is exciting. It's enough to drive all of us insane. Are you dead? Ireland's, yeah. It's exciting for him. Just yet. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, most of the times I can't stream, it's because I got homework and stuff. But maybe I can stream some more, like, at random moments in the middle of the week. When, like, I've gotten all my homework done or I'm ahead. And it's, like, late at night. And I could do some, like, late night streams or something. I don't know. Could be fun. You are a blank of pure chaos in the structure. Wait, so no, you. Okay, so not me, you. You. Like you are a agent of pure chaos and destruction. Did I translate that one right? Pure chaos and destruction are just 3 guesses. I don't know if that's... They just look like chaos. Oh, weapon. Okay, I was close. Yeah, I didn't know those 3, but I just assumed. You're hungry, but you can't will yourself to eat? At least eat. You used to have to remind me to eat, so I am now reminding you to eat. You're not going to get better if you don't eat. I've not I've eaten so little food in the last few days, I'm concerned. Eat! Do it right now. Go grab your favorite food. That sounds appetizing. And munch on it for a bit. You're sounding like artists. Eat or you or your. Hold on, I'm trying to translate it for you, Elise. Eat or you or no, or your, no. Yeah, your. Right? Or are you saying tea? Eat or tea? I don't know what sucko is. Okay, it's not tea. Come or no, sorry. Eat or you I don't know. What is it? I'm so bad. I got like a 40 something on my last Spanish test. You'll know bien hablando español. I don't know. I don't feel like it, maybe because sick, but it's weird because historically I never lose my appetite. You know what I think? I think you're tricking yourself into thinking you're not hungry. You're just like, I'm bored, so I'm going to create conflict by not eating. Yes, yes. That's my hypothesis. Low motivation. Is there any snacks you can have? I stock snacks in my room in case I often don't have any motivation to eat. I'm the opposite of y'all. I get so bored that I eat even if I'm not hungry. I bored eat. And it's such a problem. Like, because then I feel miserable afterwards. And I'm like, I wasn't hungry. Why was I eating all of this junk food? I get bored and I'm just like, I have the need to munch on something, you know? It's better than nothing. It's true. Oh, half an apple. That's what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about eating. Bored eating. Well, before you got sick, how has college been, Elise? Is it everything you dreamed of so far? In my sweet... Okay, how does this look? I'll take it. If I'm gonna put something up in here anyway, it'll probably block all this jankiness up in the corner. But, it was actually better than I expected. I think I have one friend on a series of acquaintances. Oh, that's so good. Congrats. I'm happy for you. Yes, if it's just lack of appetite, something I really like works as well. You said club person, but I thought you said club penguin. And I'm like, she met a penguin? Jealous. She gets to go to school with a penguin. A club penguin. I'm just so used to seeing penguin following the word club. I hate this part of terraforming the nether. Having to come up and do these ceiling bits. That's why so much of like out there is just flat. I might need more scaffolding with this endeavor. Oh, you guys, I just started, well, I started and finished a show a couple days ago that was really, really good, that I really enjoyed. It's called 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓 Elementary. It's on Hulu. It's also premieres, like, it airs on ABC for, like, Americans. I don't think there's ABC in other countries. But it's so good. It's so funny. It's like a sitcom like The Office, but it takes place in an elementary school. And maybe I just like it because I've grown up, like, surrounded by, like, school stuff my whole life because my parents are both teachers. So, like, I just understand a lot of the jokes and references and the pains of the teachers in the show. Because I've seen my parents go through some of the same stuff. But it's so funny. If anyone's looking for a nice, like, silly, but also kind of wholesome show to watch, I highly recommend 𝗦𝗦𝗖𝗓 Elementary. But I'm sad. The first season was only 13 episodes, and like every episode's like 20 minutes long. So I like blew through the first season. But I started watching it at a perfect time because the second season premieres next week. The first episode comes out. So I'm pretty happy about that. I'm trying to convince my parents to watch it because I think they'd really like it. As teachers themselves. I keep getting so spooked because Grogu is next to me on my bed, and his little Jedi robe is the same color as the walls in the hallway. And so I keep looking over, and he's like kind of blocking the door. So in the corner of my eye, I keep thinking that the door is open, but it's just Grogu. But I'm spooking myself. Anyway, anybody here been watching anything fun recently? I've been ranting for like the first 2 hours of the stream, for like hour and a half. It's just me ranting about shows that I've been watching or that I'm excited for. Or movies. Has anybody here watched anything good recently? Anything you'd like to rant about for a minute? I give y'all the floor for your own rants. Almost fell. stuff. Should probably come out with some 𝗦𝗡um, or not 𝗦𝗡um, bone meal in a second to grow the 𝗦𝗡um. Might go get that bone meal first. Just take a break from the ceiling and then go back to it. I thought I had a lot more bone meal. I mean, it looks like I have an overflow of these wart blocks. I could probably go throw them into my converter. Grab some of that. And this. Hi, kitties. Hello, hello. Okay, let's throw in some wire. What do we have already? Normal troops. I think. Yep, there's Elise. And I think Chloe's over here. Yep. Elise and Chloe are here. And Haiku is right here. You're almost falling off, Haiku. I just saved you. You're welcome. An artist is... I think artist is in the lab. I'll go in and check in a second. Wart blocks. Nope. Yeah, let's see if artist is in here. I think she's... Yeah, there's artist. Taking a bath. It's great. I don't know where Hawk is. Oh no, I think Hawk's in one of those buildings over there. Licky licky. I know, I love this resource pack so much. Please take little baths. Lick, lick, lick. Honestly, I could probably take out like half of that. Put it in there. Where are you? I think you're all still with Hawk. In one of those buildings over there. With your, I think Because I think I have you as your real name. Because that was your old YouTube username. Burning. Should Ice have you seen the stuff with Ray's Centauria project? I don't know what that is, so no. Is that on Hydra or is that on another server? Jackie. It's so painful going through all these chests. I don't know why you put should. It's Nations, but I guess... Oh yeah, I'm not on Nations. I did consider it, joining, but I just like... I don't have the time. I really wish I did. Because I'd love to help out with that, or be a part of it. But between Hydra and school, Hydra and school, and then I like to hang out at Potato Snails and MCCI and stuff. I just don't have the time to commit to another server project. I'm just gonna... I guess I can go back to the bone mealing. Take some more. Canonically speak Spanish. If you do happen to be on my shoulder, there's a little skulk blob. Does your skulk blob only ever speak Spanish to me? And like canonically, like C-Cam can't speak Spanish, so you're just like, hola amigo, and I'm just like, what are you saying? Why are you speaking Spanish to me? Please stop. Why is my conscience in Spanish? Tu loco, amigo. Eso es mejor. I don't know what that means. You are big? Oh, words left to speak, but feel like I feel. Please let me know that it's real. Good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. Ba-na, 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 na, ba-na, I love you, baby. If it's quite alright, I need you, baby. I love you, baby. Baby. Love you, baby. Let me love you. I hope my poor singing isn't off-putting to any of you. The Skulk is a hive mind, and canonically one of the Skulk ate a Spanish dude, and now all Skulk that can speak do so in Spanish. I like that idea. It's just like, no, Skulk man, don't eat the Spanish dude. He's like, no, hola. Oh no. Nosotros hablamos español now. I don't know what now is. I know. You heard it here first, y'all. All the monsters that are attacking us in this world are Spanish. Oh. Boom, boom. You need to eat a Norwegian guy. I really want to learn Norwegian. Isn't Alex Norwegian? Or did I make that up? If so, eat him. He's literally the owner of the Skulk Bank. Super easy to get. Easy access. The Kitty Crusader would appreciate it. Y'all take maybe I'll like Skulk if y'all take out the cat kills. I am right. Yeah, just take out Alex. Just give me an idea. Ooh, I have an idea for an upcoming stream where I've been working on some stuff recently in a creative world. Some of the potato snails and Hydra members have seen these creations. I think one of them might have scared Haiku, but I might be, you know, putting them on the server for Halloween soon. But I think it'd be fun just to decorate spawn for Halloween. Like, change out the leaves on trees for, like, fall-colored blocks. Use some, like, terracotta or stuff to make it all red and orange and yellow and brown. Oh my gosh, did you eat, Alex? Are you Norwegian now? No! Oh, I thought that was a lot farther down of a drop. I got scared. Oh, another ad. You gotta go at least. Alrighty, bye. I hope you feel better. Make sure to eat. And we'll talk to you later. You canonically just ate him. He lost the canon life. I don't think we have a canon life system on here. I don't know. We should probably talk about. We should probably just have a meeting where we talk together about lore. That would be nice. But I don't think if we do have canon lives, I doubt we would do the 3 lives rule, just since that's already been done. I think we would either just have 1 or none. Like, we would respawn. I already have it. This isn't necessarily a spoiler for my next episode, but there's a point in the next episode where I say something along the lines of, like, I gotta do this thing, but I can't get the help of the 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓 because respawn anchors don't work on 𝗦𝗢𝗓 members. So maybe I have 1 canon life, but respawn anchors allow me to respawn. Like, it's like an exception. It protects my canon life. And if I'm not connected to a respawn anchor and I die, then I'm dead. Like, if it's been obstructed. I don't know. 100 canon lives. Sure. Oh, that hurt. Okay. I need to close up that ravine up there. Work on some of those corners, but I'm honestly just not in the mood anymore. I hate working on the ceilings. It would depend on what species you were. Interesting. Could do. Okay. Is this bone meal done? I think I've been out of the chunk, so probably not, but Ray and Nettie are foxes, Alex is a goat, and you are... I'm not a cat. I like cat. Like, I am a part of a community of cats, but Cam is not... Cam is not in himself a cat. I'm an ally. What's that TikTok sound? What's the name of the girl? Hi, I'm so-and-so, and this is my best friend so-and-so. She's an ally. Say hi, so-and-so. Ally. Have any of y'all heard that sound? I'm a part of the LGBTQ. This is my friend so-and-so. She's an ally. But I want to say Patricia. This is my friend Patricia. Say hi, Patricia. Or say something, Patricia. There is a weird smoke smell that's been in our dorm this week, and it's been off and on, but I smell it again. I don't know if it's like something burnt in the microwave or if someone's smoking. It shouldn't be smoking. We're all allowed to have like drugs on campus for obvious reasons. I keep smelling this smoky smell. It's not very pleasant. Hard mode, what? I mean hardcore. Oh, you did say hardcore. I just misread it. Like, the server's not hardcore, but yeah, we might all just have 1 life. Perhaps. I'm just gonna bone meal some stuff now. Bone meal, vibe, and then maybe once I'm done bone mealing, I might go to the 3-hour mark, and then we wrap things up so I can do my homework. I also need to go get some dinner. So yeah, I'll find somebody to raid. The wrong roads. Oh yeah, if y'all hear striders, I think there's some stuck under here. Yeah. Underneath my terraforming. Sorry guys. Down all the roads. I think you're my favorite person for Hydra content. Let's go. I like the streams because you make everyone feel included, and I like the videos because they are Hermitcraft-like. Well, I'm glad that you like them. It's nice to know that I make everyone feel included. I try my hardest. I feel bad sometimes because, like, sometimes every once in a while there will be a lot of people chatting at once, and I'm like, I want to respond to everyone and stuff like that. But I'm glad that you think I do a good job. Yeah, there's this one episode I'm working on. I really want to get it out because I like it. It's probably not as my favorite. Like, I think the last episode might have been my favorite Hydra one that I've done so far, and it seems like it was y'all's favorite as well because it's gotten the most views out of all my Hydra videos so far. But this next one is a close second. I haven't finished editing it. Maybe once I'm done editing it, it'll be my favorite Hydra video I've done. But yeah, I haven't had the time to finish editing it. And there's just one cinematic sequence that I gotta edit, which is gonna be difficult. Because I'm gonna have to match replay mod footage with in-game footage and stuff, and it's just gonna be a lot of work. I'm literally canon in Hydra as Skulk thanks to you. Not yet, but I'm considering it. I'm more tempted to make you canon now that I know that you speak Spanish on my shoulder. Hola, amigo. I'm just like, who's that? Who keeps whispering to me in Spanish? Please. Spanish demon. I'm just trying to live my life. Why do you have to keep speaking to me? I keep thinking there's a pressure plate there, which is why every time I come up here, I just face plant into the door. Before I go back all the way over there, I think I saw some spits here that need some cleaning. Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Shoot. I wish with my videos that I was able to make, like, post them more consistently, because I feel like it would really encourage more stuff on Hydra, like more activity from other members if I were able to, you know, do both my lore and, like, other stuff more often. But it's just with school, it's so hard to do it. Like, I've pretty much only been able to do, like, one a month lately. Which stinks, because I want to do more. I have so many fun ideas for Hydra. And so many projects that would just take so much time. Like, there's some projects that I want to do around spawn, like games and stuff. But to set those games up would take so much time. And then I don't even know if it would be worth it if no one played them. So I don't know. Maybe sometime I'll be able to play for longer and justify doing it. It's just hard to justify spending so much time on it when I'm, you know, not getting much in return. I suppose server games. Yeah, I have some, like, server games, like, kind of like how the 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓, I was like, oh, he'd kind of be like, kind of a game, but it's like kind of a thing, like a bit, where people have to keep looking after 𝗦𝗢𝗓𝗓. I don't know if anybody will have fun or do that that game, but I think it could be a fun, a silly premise just to give people stuff to do if they don't know what to do on the server. I also had an idea. Y'all don't tell anybody on Hydra, because I think I'd like this to be a surprise game. And also, I don't know if it's going to happen, so I don't want to get people's hopes up to only not end up doing this. But everyone who goes into my mines absolutely hates it, because they always say it's amazing and stuff. Sorry, I got something on my phone for class. Okay, but yeah, everyone hates my mines. They say it's a maze and it's like impossible to get out, even though to me it's super easy to navigate. But then again, I'm the one that made the mines, so I'm a little biased. But I was like coming up with the idea of really making them a maze, clearing out all the mines so it's like one big quarry, and then changing it, decorating it into an actual legit maze that are, it's like decorated to look like the back rooms, and I have like traps and stuff in there, and it's just super disorienting. I thought it'd be funny, and have little spots where like around spawn where you could fall through like powdered snow, and it's like you've clipped into the back rooms. You have to find your way out. And if you find your way out, you can get a prize or something. I don't know. I thought it would be fun. It's got pretty funny. And I want to put like mud underneath carpets, so it's like you got like the damp carpet from backrooms lore. Does anyone know what the backrooms are here? Jackie, for some reason I feel like you do. I don't know why. You just give me... Maybe because you said earlier you spend so much time on the internet, but... Backrooms lore. I feel like you know. Move up, 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗓. Oh, what can it mean to a daydream believer and a homecoming queen? Yeah, the backrooms are like a spooky... I don't know if it started as a creepypasta or a meme or a series or what. I don't know how it started. It's become a lot of things now. There are games. There are like videos, like YouTube ARGs and stuff like that. But it's basically this concept that there's like this pocket dimension that people in the world will randomly... Oh, no wonder you didn't answer. You were gone. We're talking about the backrooms and how I think it would be fun to make the backrooms where my mines are, because everybody... Had to help my parents do something. No worries. Because everybody on the server always complains about my mines and say that they always get lost in them and stuff like that. So I was like, well, let's make it like a real maze. If they think that this is a maze, let's make, like, tear out the entire mine and theme it around the back rooms to disorient them even more. And maybe even have some spots on the surface of spawn where it's like powdered snow, and they could clip through the snow into the back rooms. I thought it could be pretty funny. Maybe give them prizes if they manage to escape. Maybe even put a warden under there. So that way it's like the monster from the back rooms. You gotta escape the back rooms and the warden. Only hard part would be trying to keep the warden from despawning. Then slowly by. Guess I'll be here till July. Pretty hard to have no answers. Yeah, maybe the others on the server will enjoy some backrooms fun. I also found a note block tutorial for what's that song called? Heartaches? The song that was sampled to make Everything Everywhere at the end of the world. What's the thing called? It's that or not experiment. Or I guess, yeah, an experimental like album. Everywhere at the End of Time. Is that what it's called? I get confused now that there's that Everything Everywhere All at Once movie. So I get their names mixed up. Everywhere. Yeah, the album Everywhere at the End of Time. Because it's such a creepy, like, I associate that, that, like, song. You never heard it? Oh, it's creepy. It's supposed to, like, it's like a 6-hour long album. Oh, I switched to sad face. What? How long have I been on sad face, y'all? I'm not sad. But it's like a 6-hour long thing where this music plays, but as it goes on, the music gets more and more deteriorated. And it's supposed to, like, if you actually sit through the whole thing, it's supposed to be, like, so disorienting that it's supposed to, like, represent or replicate kind of the fear that dementia patients have. It's really creepy. I've never listened to the full thing. But, like, the first song that it starts with, I just associate with, like, liminal spaces and creepy internet horror. So yeah, it was like, it'd be fun if like if you clipped into the back rooms, it triggers like, oh, next stream. This thing would take forever to do, but I think it would be fun, especially because I had the idea of decorating Spawn for Halloween, but then also we could decorate it for Christmas, make everything snowy, and that would make it easier to hide powdered snow pockets that would drop people into the back rooms, you know. But yeah, when they drop in, then it triggers the heartache song. And then they're stuck. Stuck in the backgrounds. With creepy music. You watch the playlist next stream? Listen to the 6-hour-long dementia simulator? I don't think so. I would have the worst. I like have good vibes on stream. That would give the worst vibes. Y'all can listen to it. I'm waiting for it to run out of bone meal so that way I can use the last of it. Too insane? No. Would you rather listen to the 6-hour dementia simulator or Africa by Toto? A classic, a bop. You're a mad lad. Do I bless the rains down in Africa? Send me the link and I'll fall asleep to it. Hold on, I could drop it in chat, I think. Alright, we're at the end of time. Sorry, that was an ad. Is this the original? Let me get through the ad and see. Oh jeez, yep. Y'all hearing this? You want me to listen to this? Oh jeez. It's loud again. Y'all want me to listen to that on stream? That sounds awful. If it's 6 hours, that would be like 2 streams worth of listening to that. And it only gets worse. Oh wait, I copied the I didn't even copy it. Dang it, I have to go pull it back up now. Everywhere at the end of time. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. Oh no. It's not letting me send it. My Twitch chat is glitching out. But yeah, I found a note block tutorial for it. There you go. If y'all want to pretend, if y'all want to experience the fear of dementia, try that. I'm gonna force my friends to listen. It only gets worse. That's like a little scratchy. By the end of it, it's just like you feel like you've ascended or maybe descended to another plane. It's just like, what's real anymore? I watched the video of a guy who sat through the whole thing, and he just put little highlights of the 6 hours, and he was losing it. I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. Oh gosh. From where we began. Ooh. Watch it for... No, I'm not listening to it for 6 hours. I barely have time to make my normal videos. How am I gonna make a 6-hour video doing that? Next episode of Hydra, it's just you watching it while playing on Hydra. Hydra SMP, but it's everywhere at the end of time. Absolutely not. Sorry, not sorry. When I saw you again. Yeah, no. Next episode of Hydra will be a little creepy, though. Not super creepy. Not like, oh, it's horror or whatever. It's just gonna be going somewhere creepy. Hint, hint, wink, wink. About family when family's all that we got. Ba, ba, ba. I'll be your emotional support skulk and speak to you in Spanish. You just sing heartaches in Spanish. The actual song. Honestly, I have that song, not the creepy version, but like the original Heartache song on my sleep Spotify playlist. I don't know, something about like music that like sounds like you hear in a liminal space is very nice for sleep. When I see you again. I was just looking for spots down here that I could put another act without having to climb up high. But I don't see many, so I'm going to wrap things up. What a great song to end on, too. See, we're probably not going to end on this one, but it would have been great because it's when I see you again in the next stream. Except for those that are watching the VOD, they're like, we don't hear anything, guys. And I'm like, haha. You're right. Okay. Show me the stars. No. I'm looking for somebody to raid. Da, 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 da. Thanks y'all, by the way, for hanging out with me today. It's been a fun, good time back. I won't be streaming again. Any other time this week because, or this weekend because, like I said earlier, parents are coming into town and I got homework and tests and stuff coming up, so I'm gonna be pretty busy. So hopefully next weekend we can have a few fun streams. Fingers crossed. But yeah, I think we are going to raid 𝗦𝗢𝗖𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓 Valorant, which I don't know much about Valorant, but she's having a subathon. So she makes fun content, and I want to support it. So if y'all want to go watch or sub if you want, y'all can do that. Just be nice to her and her chat. And yeah, so I should probably actually put the raid prompt up. I'm such a good streamer. There we go. So hop in the raid if you would like to go watch some Valorant and support that subathon. And yeah, I'll see you guys all in the next one. See you later, guys. Bye.